Brief history of juice. Juice has been enjoyed throughout the world for millions of years. Many methods of extraction have been tried with varied success. Cavemen would throw fruit and vegetables at rocks and then lick the resulting mess. In ancient Egypt, the pharaohs employed eunuchs to sit on fruit until it softened. In Greece and Italy, they liked to squash it under their feet. In South America, the Aztecs briefly experimented by placing large blocks of stone on piles of fruit, while the Chinese built a wall so that their citizens could drop fruits and vegetables from a great height. The only problem was, if you liked juice, you needed to do all this a lot. In 1914, the famous explorer and juice lover, Ernest Shackleton, set forth for the second time on a journey of discovery. His destination, Antarctica. 2 years earlier, the race for the South Pole was won by Roald Amundsen, so the question on everyone's lips was why. Apparently, on an earlier trip to Antarctica, Shackleton had left his favourite juice press, and he meant to get it back. What he discovered when he got there, however, was nothing short of amazing. Antarctica is one of the coldest places on Earth, and Shackleton's press, along with a few crates of fruit, was buried under several tons of snow and ice. When he finally managed to dig it out, Shackleton was amazed to discover that under all that cold pressure, the fruit had transformed into the freshest, most delicious juice he'd ever tasted. Not only that, but it was perfectly preserved, even after 2 years. Shackleton rushed home to share his discovery with the world, but his ship got stuck in the ice, so he was forced to drink all the juice just to survive. After returning to England, he tried for years to replicate the amazing juice, but with no success. Shackleton died years later, a broken man, taking his secret with him, or so we thought. Years later, at a garage sale, another juice fanatic stumbled onto Shackleton's diary. Big advances in refrigeration meant that it was now possible to replicate the exact temperature of Shackleton's juice. The formula, however, was still far from perfect. Einstein, meanwhile, had stumbled onto the perfect shape for juice storage while he was working on his famous, yet lesser-known theory of juice relativity. At the same time, across the globe in Australia, the CSIRO and Victorian government were conducting experiments on high-pressure processing with a view to creating a cheaper diamond from lumps of coal. It took a visionary and juice lover to put the pieces together. Cold, pressure, triangular prism bottle. This is what the world had been waiting for. Presha Juice. The revolution has begun.